All right, good morning, South Texas. Hope your day has been going well. It has been a very warm start to our day. Temperatures have been in the 60s and 70s, and man, did we take a big spike in allergens. Take a look at molds and ragweed. Molds coming in at a heavy level thanks to the rain that we had just yesterday, and ragweed coming in at medium levels. Meanwhile, fall elm is also on the board, coming in at light levels for today. Expect to have a little bit of trouble with allergies. I've already had a little bit of trouble myself with a little bit of sneezing this morning, and you may notice that yourself today too with your allergies. Calaveras Lake showing that we do have a partly cloudy sky overhead, nothing too menacing out there. Did have a lot of fog earlier this morning, closer on towards Goliad County, Live Oak, and Bee County. Wasn't too much of an issue, though, whenever you headed further inland, though. The closer to the coast you were, the better chance you had for that fog. Mostly clear, meanwhile, while we look out from portions of northwest San Antonio. Not too bad there. And my graphics just forwarded me all the way to the 7-day forecast. We're going to talk more about that in a second. Let's take a look at today. Temperatures right now showing 70s off towards the hill country, 81 in San Antonio, 81 in Pleasanton, and 84 in Pearsall, as well as Cotulla. No rain on the radar right now, but we do have a chance for rain today. Just about a 20% chance for a brief shower or two. You see that we do have a good amount of cloud cover south of Highway 90. Everyone in the hill country pretty much seeing more of a mostly sunny sky, though. Seeing a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity across the southeast and even along the coastal bend of Texas, but Texas as a whole missing out on a lot of the rain because that weather pattern that's expected to bring us quieter conditions this next week is going to start to set up today. Now, notice how I said start to set up. We're going to see a lot of sunshine from Monday all the way throughout the week, but today we are going to have periods of cloud cover and also that slight chance for rain. Temperatures forecast to rise into the 80s and 90s there for Cotulla by the time we head into today at 1:30 p.m. We move into the latter part of this afternoon by about 5 o'clock. Temperatures into the mid to upper 80s. May even see some lower 90s there south of Highway 90. And there's those spotty showers. If you do encounter rain today, it's not going to mess you up too bad. Just very brief. Yesterday we had some heavy showers, and that's what we were expecting, the possibility for a heavy shower here and there in the hill country. And most of us still didn't see rain yesterday as expected. But as today, very slight chance for rain. And even if you did see a shower, it would be brief. We move into tonight, maybe a few more brief showers, but by tomorrow morning we will be dry. Just a few clouds to start off the day, and by the afternoon, notice the winds out of the north bringing in drier air. Temperatures forecast to be in the upper 80s to lower 90s for highs. It is going to be a warm day, tons of sunshine, and guess what? That's the story for Tuesday. Starting off the day with a mostly clear sky, we will be mostly clear all throughout the day on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Going to be at the similar conditions there with just a ton of sunshine to go around. As far as rain's concerned, not much over the next week. About a quarter of an inch or less. Much of us will make it through the next 7 days without a drop of rain. Now, that's not good for the aquifer. The aquifer is still likely to benefit from yesterday's rain over the next 24 hours, though. It will likely continue to see the water seep through the ground and allow the aquifer to bump up right now at 660.3 feet, up a half a foot in the last 24 hours. And you see that the 10-day average still below 660. As long as that 10-day average is below 660, we have stage 1 water restrictions in place. So why are we dry? Well, we have a ridge of high pressure that's forecast to stay over Texas as we make our way really throughout this next week. Whenever we talk about a ridge, we're talking about something like that, a little hill that sets up over Texas there in the upper level pattern, ridge of high pressure, and that's going to continue to stick around here even all the way through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe even intensifying as we head into the weekend, meaning that we could get even more in the way of sunshine. That dry weather not going anywhere anytime soon. More than 26 inches of rain this year so far. That is ahead of the average for this time of year. And that's really surprising, you may say, because you see all the months that we have had below average, but we had 3 months that were really significant for rainfall. July was a very wet month, but man, April and May really put down a lot of rain to keep us ahead of average for this time of year, at least for right now. But if we get to the middle of October and we don't pick up much more rain, which is what it's looking like it could happen, we will slip behind average for the year. Moderate drought in place for Eagle Pass and Del Rio. Abnormally dry conditions across much of the region, and you see Texas as a whole is starting to gain in on some of those drier, abnormally dry conditions. Let's take a look out towards the tropics. Hurricane Sam is out there. The Air Force Reserve hurricane hunters have been flying the storm, gathering a lot of data on it, just keeping a close eye on it, and also, for practice missions as well. This storm is impacting land by some means, but also they're always out there practicing and trying to learn more about these storms for research, forecasting, and sharpening their sword and making sure that their skills are up to par every time that a storm could be out there in the Atlantic. Hurricane Sam, 100-mile-per-hour winds, moving off to the northeast away from land. Let's hope that continues to happen, and it looks like it will. Tropical Depression Victor, meanwhile, out there, not really a menace by any means. A forecast to kind of fizzle out at sea, but we'll keep a close eye on it. Meanwhile, the low chance for tropical development there, closer on to the Turks and Caicos, this just southeast of the Bahamas. This wave will move up towards the east coast of Florida with that low chance for development. If it does develop, it would earn the name of Wanda. That would be the last name on the list for the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season. And if we do have to go beyond our list, we will go into a list of supplemental names for the first time in history. Now, it's not the first time in history we've run out of names. Remember, we did that in 2005 and 2020. But this year, compared to those years we used the Greek alphabet. This year, no Greek alphabet. National Hurricane Center says that could get a little too confusing, so there's a list of supplemental names that they will use instead. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. 60s for lows, 80s for highs each day throughout the next week with temperatures slightly above average. And then Saturday, 90 degrees. We're not done with 90s yet. You know, we've hit 90 as late as December 25th. I don't remember the year. I want to say it was the 70s. Maybe 1973. I can actually pull that up real quick. I have a graphic that I created that has that data. But, we have hit 90 degrees very late in the year in the past. So we're not done with 90s just yet. Don't be surprised if we have a few more days where that could occur. I'm looking through my system to see where I find it. There it is. There's the graphic. So latest 100-degree days this year, the latest so far is September 20th. Our average last day is August 19th for 100-degree days. And I think we're done with 100-degree days now. Average last 90-degree day is September 18th. But it was 1955. It was not in the 70s. 1955, we had the latest 90-degree day on record, which happened on December 25th. So don't be surprised if we do get any more 90-degree days like what we have next Saturday. It is always very possible when you live this far south in the United States. Here's a look at the rainfall outlook, day 8 through day 14, showing us that we have round average to maybe slightly above average rainfall possible as we move throughout the middle of October. And then as far as temperatures are concerned, above average temperatures, so maybe upper 80s to lower 90s possible for the middle of October. Not really great for those fall lovers out there. Lone Star 3-day forecast. We plan on doing some traveling across the state over the next few days. Temperatures showing in the 80s and 90s pretty much all across the state with drier conditions. That high pressure doesn't just keep us dry, it keeps our neighbors across the state dry as well. And the Texas State Park forecast for tomorrow, a little bit of cloud cover for the morning, but great day to head out there, do some hikes as temperatures rise into the 80s and 90s. So guys, that's it for the forecast. Not a lot to talk about today. It's pretty quiet out there. It's going to be quiet all week. Hope you can get out and enjoy that sunshine. Make sure that you're continuing to water your lawn on the days that you're supposed to. Remember the stage 1 water restrictions in place. Let's conserve that water for the aquifer, especially when we have such a dry week ahead of us. And let's hope we can get some good rain back in the forecast sometime soon. Have a wonderful day, and we'll continue to keep you updated on everything right here at KENS 5. I'm in for meteorologist Jeremy Baker tonight, so be sure to tune in. Have a great Sunday, and we'll keep you updated on the weather throughout the day.